a mango and a watermelon lime I'm having because Harry doesn't like that flavor.
Just
He's
the back.
having
You're
mango.
showing me the back.
Oh, sorry. Showing him the back. Mango for Harry, watermelon lime for me, you guys. We're having real light with our breakfast. And it is after 1. We just uploaded the Keto Cooking with Wendy lasagna, and we are gonna eat, and then we're heading out the door to camp. So we're very excited about this. This one's Harry's. Somebody just... That one's yours. This one's mine. Harry doesn't like the watermelon lime.
Nah, I don't like it at all.
I don't mind it at all, so. I like the little packets because you can take them with you. That's the really nice thing about them. We were so busy doing stuff like late last night. I didn't get to bed till 2 a.m. Harry went to bed about 1:30 a.m. I woke up going, oh, I forgot something. So I forgot to put my bread mix into the bags so I could make bread in our Vita. Anyway, you guys, we've got this going. We'll see you later. It's all right. Come on, Joan. Come on over. I thought you were camping. We are. We just stayed up really late last night. This is Joan. Joan is the better half of Joe's Diner.
Hello.
Joan and Joe. So everybody wants to, when they come here, I said, come to Joe's Diner. It's a great mom and pop place. They make homemade food. They've got great stuff. I was looking at their open-faced meatloaf sandwich with potatoes and gravy, which my daughter loves when she comes here. So anyway, we're waiting for our food, and we'll share it now with everybody when we get it. Hey you guys, I got 4 poached eggs, a sausage patty, 3 slices of bacon. Harry got 4 eggs, 3 slices of bacon, and a hamburger patty. They have really good meat here. And I'm putting on some Chef's Blend, real salt, yes I am. We've got decaf coffee because it's later in the afternoon. It's after 1. So anyway, you guys, this is what we're eating. Then we're heading out on the road. But that is my breakfast. Yes, indeed. Hey, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome, all you new folks, and welcome back, everybody, to Lovey to Dog Keto in our Vita. Yes, indeed. Man, what a crazy night it was. You guys, that was a super duper sale that came over our Vita, and I was amazed that the tornado did not hit here because it was sideways. The wind was blowing so hard, and you guys, our Vita came through it like a champ. However, let me turn this off.
Yeah, turn off the air, will you? Keep pushing. Well, it says off. There you go. You went too far. There you go. I'll shut off in a minute.
Sorry, you guys. I had to turn off the air conditioner. You guys, our house back home, the neighborhood looks like a war zone. There are, and you can hear my ice maker is going because I'm making more ice so we can have ice cream tonight. I'm very excited about that. I already have a big bag. Let me see how much I have.
We made it last night. So.
Okay. Yeah, we've been making ice all day in this little thing. You guys, every single Palo Verde tree on our block either got pulled up by the roots and is gone. One got hit by lightning across the street, and the house didn't catch on fire. Thank heavens for that. Right across from us, they have a big camper. Their tree fell on top of their camper, and they have an off-road vehicle. I mean, the pictures look like a war zone. Yeah. My kids said that we lost a big eucalyptus branch right by our bedroom. It fell on the fence, and the fence is cinder block, and the top brick got displaced or broken.
Cracked,
I'm not
yeah.
sure what cracked.
It's not a big
but
deal.
they were cleaning up everything and moving all the branches and stuff. But I guess it was just a mess everywhere. We got a notification. We got two at the same time. We got notification that flooding was in place, stay in place where we were at. And then we got an SRP notification that our house lost power about 6-ish. And their power didn't come on until 11. So we would have been in the middle of all of this. Here are ice cubes. During all of this, and it would have been hecka hot there. Our Vita rode through it like a champ. But you guys, there's a camper over here that was in a dome pup tent, a dome tent.
He was.
He was in one, and I told
It was
Harry,
gone.
I was terrified that that person wasn't going to make it. They had a car they stayed in, and the camp ranger was over there this morning bright and early checking on them. But it was bad. We're close to the town of Cave
Creek.
No. Cave Creek?
Yep.
No. Cave Creek?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Carefree Highway?
It's off Carefree Highway. We're in Cave Creek.
Anyway, Cave Creek is where we're at. And I guess they lost power. There was flooding. Some animals got injured because if there were animals out in the area that we're at, they would have been injured. I don't know how something would have survived the night because it was tornado gale winds.
Yeah, it's Tornado Alley, man. It was.
We have enough hills here that if the tornado had touched down here, it wouldn't have lasted long, but it was bad and it was scary. And if we had been home and that eucalyptus branch had fallen while we were asleep, we would not have been. First of all, wouldn't have been in the back room sleeping because it would have been too scary. But anyway, just wanted to share, everybody, we're fine. And we went out and checked everything out today. We're spending another night here, so we are staying here. The kids said everything's fine at the house, so I'm not worried about that. They took care of what needed to get done. So here we are. We're enjoying it, but it is hecka hot. It's 100 out, but the humidity is horrid outside.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Horrid. It's just horrible. So you guys, it's time for us to break our fast. Our little French press cracked. So we did not get coffee. So we went into town and come back here, Harry. Sorry. Oh, Harry's mad at me again. He's going, what?
She doesn't know how to take signals.
Yes, I don't. But he's doing like this. Anyway, we had to go buy decaf and regular instant coffee because our French press we brought with us broke. It cracked all the way down. So we didn't get coffee. So we went by Starbucks and got coffees. And it's nice to have a town close by. And a fries. So anyway, you guys, we did that, and we forgot to share our morning breakfast that we had at Joe's. So Harry's going to insert that.
Yeah, I'll put it in here.
He'll insert that for everybody. But we're going to have leftovers. It's lunchtime. We're going to have a leftover lasagna.
Should I show it now, Wendy?
Yes, please come here, Harry. Please come here. Ooh, Mr. Snotbox. Oh man, I'm telling you. Yeah. We're gonna share. And we're just gonna heat this up in the microwave. And the bathrooms here, they have flush toilets and bathrooms that are very, very nice. And they even have campground sites that have big covers, don't they, Harry?
Yeah.
For the big RVs. Ooh, Harry's got big eyes. You're funny. Now, should I use one of these or should I use a spoon? What do you think?
Well, it's pretty hard, right? Because it's been in the...
Yeah, I'm going to use a spoon. I'm going to use a spoon. And then we're just going to heat this in the microwave. You guys, this lasagna, my lasagna, look at that. Look at that. Look at the layers. Perfect. I'm telling you, these egg life wraps are fabulous as lasagna noodles. Just slice them like a regular lasagna noodle would be. Look at all the cheesy goodness in the middle. Ho, 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 yeah. The white is the ricotta and the mozzarella cheese.
Oh,
ho,
yeah.
ho, ho, yeah. Mm-hmm. A little sauce on top. Then I'm going to have some coleslaw with mine. Harry is not a coleslaw person. He may have, we ate bacon this morning, grabbed bacon on the way out the door. But you guys, at the store, Harry made me do it. He said, buy us a Quest. He goes, we need a treat. We're camping. I said, honey, we're going to be camping on the road all the time.
We'll have treats.
So you cannot have treats. I need to make us treats, like protein sparing, modified fast, sweet treats, instead of buying these. So I got him one, I got me one, and we're having a treat today. I thought I'd share. We can't do the treat thing all the time, Harry. It defeats the purpose. Right, folks? Yes, it does. Anyway, I'm excited because I love lasagna, and this has been working out really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in, and we're going to come back, and we're going to break our fast. So we'll see everybody in the next segment. That is hot. Man, that's hot. Look at my lasagna. How beautiful is that?
Nice, huh?
I'm gonna put some coleslaw on mine. Gonna have some coleslaw. There's my veggies for the day. Yes, indeed. Put my coleslaw away. What do you want to drink? Yeah,
I got
you have a
that.
root beer?
Yeah, I'm good.
And there you go. There you have it. Come on over to the table. Yep.
There's the two.
And here is my Redmond real salt. Sally's over here kicking back on the theater chairs. Okay, let's eat. You guys, excited. This just, oh man, it just looks so good. This is one that you could actually make a huge amount of and put in individual serving containers and freeze it.
Hot?
Oh. And it's even better the next day. Gotta eat now, everybody.
Look at it just sitting there. What are you doing?
Answering people on my phone, waiting for my husband Harry, who said he'd take a walk with me. Said he'd take a walk with me. It was really windy and the clouds were coming up, and I was afraid we were going to have another episode like last night, but you know what? It's calmed down all of a sudden and the clouds blew away.
Yeah, you can kind of see.
So that's exciting. So let's go take a walk around the campground. Let's go take a look at, they've got a trail over here I want to look at. Let's go this way. Come on, Sam.
I think they call it Snake Trail or something like that.
Well, I don't know. Gotta watch Sally. It's coyote time. It's coyote's dinner time. Come, Sal.
Yeah, man, she's like an appetizer.
Speaking of coyotes, Harry just saw one go that way.
Yeah.
Look, you guys, they've got horse corrals here, so you can bring your horses. They have a horse staging area at the trailhead about a half a mile up the road from us as well. So there's trails all out in through here. But this is the magic hour where the animals come out. Maybe we'll see some wild burros.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Not coyotes, though, and no snakes. Please.
No, we don't want to see no snakes, no coyotes.
Yeah. Tarantulas are fine. I'm fine with
tarantulas.
The tarantulas.
Are cool.
So, okay, let's go.
As long as you don't pick them up.
Right.
Of course, Wendy would pick them up.
Well, I've picked them up before, but I know how to pick up tarantulas, too, so.
With a fork.
Flat-handed. It's the hairs on a tarantula that get infected more than a tarantula's bite. The hairs are almost like porcupines. They shed their hairs when they're afraid, and they're like little needles. Yeah, so let's go take a walk and hope that coyote stays away from Miss Sally. I've got her hooked to Marty. I've got her hooked to Harry, so we should be fine.
Yeah.
Let's go this way. Oh, something's mad. We saw a beautiful road runner too today. One of the big ones, didn't we, Harry?
Uh-huh.
Okay. There's a little bird on this branch that's yelling at this pigeon. Not a pigeon, it's some sort of So we found coyote and deer tracks.
Yeah.
Deer jumped across here.
Yep.
Well, you got to come back to look, and there's more of it, of the deer. Looks like the deer jumped across
From here.
in the wet. Right there?
Yep.
What was that? A howl like a coyote?
Yeah. I think we should be out in public,
Yeah.
to tell you the truth.
We'll go back. Come on, Sal. Let's go. Oh, puppy.
You can see the deer track better from
Yeah.
here.
And right here. Got the toes.
Yeah, there's the
Toes coming
come
in.
in here and then they come over here. They'll get
Sally-
and jump, so it's
Sally
been a lot
wants
of.
to take a walk. She doesn't want to go back to camp.
Yeah.
She lays down when she doesn't want to go.
She doesn't want to
anywhere.
go.
This wash was just raging
Yeah.
last night.
Sure it was.
So you can tell where the
Animals are
animals came
scattering.
across. Yep, they're scattering.
They were scattered.
Animals take the path of least resistance, so they're going to use the same trails that we do.
Yep.
And this time of night, they're all coming out. So probably should get back to camp.
Yep.
So we'll see you
Where's
guys
this
back
little
at
one?
camp.
She wants to go over there.
Let's go
really
this
bad.
way. Come on.
Let's go. Come on, we're going to go home. Let's go.
Come on. Oh, Papa, come on.
Come on,
Let's
let's go.
Go, let's go.
Oh, Mom.
Look at this pretty green rock. I love rocks. See that pretty green one right here? All the dirt is
Gold
washed
bearing.
off of them. That's a gold bearing rock.
Yep.
And of course there's quartz, hunks of bull quartz all over the place here. My mind's just racing on the gold. See you guys back at camp. Come on, little one. Let's go pee. Come on. Check it out. Where's your campsite? I wouldn't choose this again because the trash cans are right there.
Yeah, I know it.
So I like the stuff on the outer rim best. Hey everyone, I am going to try to use my new Furrion oven in our Vita to cook the bread.
So let's talk about.
Let's talk about the oven. First of all, you always want to have a window open near a gas oven in case of the leakage of the gas while it's running through and being lit. This is how you have to light the oven. And the good news is it's all colored. Red means it's on, blue means it's off. You have to hold the oven button on and have it to the flame for about 30 seconds with the gas ready, and then you click it. And you may have to go up to a minute before the gas pilot will go on. Now, something about this oven, if you look at it, the lowest temperature is 350, and I cook my bread at 325. That's the first issue. And when I try to go lower, the oven shuts off. I do not have a thermometer with me to test my oven. And I've also dropped the oven down to the lowest setting so that my bread can rise. Now, it doesn't feel as hot as it should. So I do not know if this temperature, where it's a wild card factor. It is extremely humid here because we had a horrible storm. For those of you who are brand new, we are in Arizona. We are at Cave Creek Regional Campground in the desert, and it is super humid. I've got my air conditioners turned down, a window open, and my oven on, basically. So this is my ACEKOOL mixer, you guys, and it is a beautiful, wonderful mixer, and this is actually 7 quarts. It's larger than my large KitchenAid that I use all the time. Another thing that I like about it is it has a raised head, which mine does not. So here's the dials and everything on it. This is a little workhorse. This is not quite as powerful as my Rite Aid, so it takes a little longer to beat the egg whites up. So let me turn on lights here. There.
Yeah, thanks.
I pre-made my buttermilk bread version 1. So in this bag, I have got 120 grams of egg white protein powder. I've got my 2 teaspoons of my tartar, cream of tartar. I've got 1 tablespoon or 6 grams of, let me back up because I have to think about what I have in here because I don't have my recipe. I've got my egg whites, 120 grams, 2 teaspoons cream of tartar, my ½ teaspoon of salt, and I've got my 1 tablespoon of allulose in this bag. All the things that do not have fat in them is in this bag. Once this beats to a stiff peak, I will be adding the fats. And what I have is, I have 6 grams of powdered butter, 6 grams of the egg yolk, 9 grams of the buttermilk powder, and 1 teaspoon, and I kind of heat the teaspoon of the Bragg's, not Bragg's, but the nutritional yeast. And it can be the nutritional yeast flakes or powder. It can be either one. You don't have to worry about it. And 1 tablespoon of gelatin. Gelatin is great. You can just get Knox gelatin from the store. I use the grass-fed beef gelatin from Zint, Z-I-N-T, but any gelatin works. And then you're good to go. And I think that's all I have, right? The buttermilk, the yolk, the butter, the nutritional yeast, the salt, the allulose. The allulose is for browning. Now, here's another factor. I have dropped the rack in here as far as I can go. And hopefully my bread doesn't rise too far because it's not a very deep oven. Do you want to see inside the oven real
Yeah,
quick?
but it's the standard oven for
It's a standard oven for camping, so there's nothing else I can do. So for my bread, I always add my water first. Water goes in first because it helps with getting the powdered goods off the bottom and keeps them off the bottom. So I'm going to just put in.
Yeah, so I've seen a few people like do it the other way around.
Do it the other way around. Sometimes you've got powder in the bottom that sticks, especially in this deep of a bowl because this is an extra deep bowl. So we'll have to get to the bottom of the bowl.
Yeah.
Figuratively, right? When we are done with this. I'm going to throw this away. And we're going to put this down. I've got to remember how to work this. I haven't worked this for a while. Put the shield on. Turn it on low. And raise it up to high for 10 minutes or until I have stiff peaks. I'm going to lift it up. I'm going to put the powder in. I'm just going to pour it in a little bit around here. Try to get it into the middle. The minute you put the fats in, it can break down. So hopefully...
You got to be fast.
You got to be fast. So I'm going to put the lid down. I'm going to start it on low, slow. In about 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You do not want to overbeat it at this point because it will make a big fat pile of goo. I can't remember how to get this one off. There, that's it. Everyone's different. And I'm going to put it in my pan. Got my pan right here.
This is where you gotta be kind of quick.
You do, but you also want to be thorough. You want to go down to the bottom. You want to incorporate anything that is the white meringue, because the white meringue is can make it taste like styrofoam. So you just want to kind of give it a good toss and stir, especially in the deeper pans. This whipped very nicely. Took 2 minutes extra, you guys, so I actually beat it for 12 minutes, didn't I, Harry?
Yep.
So it's very humid here. So if you're in a humider climate, you may need to beat yours a little bit longer. I want to put a nice glob in my pan, push it down. Make sure you get it nice and spread evenly, and then you take your clips off.
I don't know if I make it real super tall in this. I don't know. It's
Well, that's
kind
what
of
I'm concerned
This
about.
is a big test here.
This is the whole thing's a big test.
Yeah.
You want to make sure you got it into the pan, because you don't want to get air bubbles. I like to smoothie mine. I don't want big lumpies in my bread, so I try to smooth it out best I can. Plus, flatten it down at the same time, because I have a short oven that I'm dealing with. And this is the biggest pan I have, so that it will keep it wide. I'm just trying to get it as deep in this pan as possible. Working around my parchment paper. Pressing it down. I don't want lumps in it. And I've quit drawing a line across the top of my bread, because if you do anything more than a hairline line in it, if you make a really deep one, it flattens them, it fillets them it open. And I just have found if I build the sides up, which I'll show you guys what I do. If I build the sides up tall and do it flat on top, get this all the way in, all the way over. Try to smooth out the lines, because everywhere there's a line, it can flip and make a crack and a divot, a rivet in your, so you just want to smear it down the best you can. That looks really nice. And I've learned that I just kind of raise my sides a little bit. Okay, it's going in. I don't know. Come on in, Harry. It's going into my oven. My oven doesn't feel hot.
Turn it all the way up. You're just gonna have to just judge it. You know, you're
Okay,
gonna have to
you
high
guys.
judge it, man.
This is going to be interesting, because the oven does not feel that hot, and it's at 350. So this is all an experiment. We'll see how we do. I'm going to set it for 30 minutes because it's low to the flame. That bottom heat rack that's there, that is the heat part of it, but I didn't want it up high enough. I could have raised it one. You know what? I think I'm going to. Well, how quickly could we raise that? Up.
Pretty fast.
Okay, can you do that? Come here, quick.
Yeah.
I need your help. Okay, raise that thing up one.
Yeah, you should be able to slide it out, slide it back in again.
No.
Too high?
There.
Is it hot yet? It shouldn't even
No.
be hot yet.
It isn't. God. But I want it hot. It doesn't feel hot in this oven.
That's what I'm saying. Turn it all the way. I don't think these marks are correct.
Well, I'm leaving it on there. Okay. We just raised the rack up a little bit. Look through here. I think you can see. I'm going to check it. I'm going to do 40 minutes. I'm going to do 40 minutes.
Yeah, you can't. It's hard to see in there right now. But
Well, 40 minutes. That's where I'm doing it on 40 minutes.
yeah, I'll
The
tell you.
oven says 350. It does not feel like 350. It feels more like 325. I will check it. But now, you guys,
Cleanup time. Yes, indeed. I love this sink. I love it because this little, right here, this thing is wonderful. Isn't it, Harry?
Yeah, it's great because you can
Move
wash
it.
on one side,
Yep.
get it out of the way, drink stuff on it. You know, it's got a little power washer.
And Harry said if I made him bread, he would do the dishes. So guess what, you guys? See you after Harry does the dishes. Yes, indeed.
I don't remember saying that.
Uh-huh. Sure you did.
It's all right. I'll do it.
Okay, you guys, it's been 35 minutes and I think it's done. So I am going to bring it out because it feels, smells, maybe looks done. Maybe. Okay. 5 more minutes.
Give it 5.
How about we give it 3 more minutes?
Okay.
Compromise.
Be back in 3 minutes.
I turned off the oven though. I think the problem is you can't go below 350 with the oven heating, and I think it's somewhere between 325 and 350, but it's somewhere. I've got to get a temperature gauge for it in order to gauge what my temperature is making it.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to burn the bread either.
Right.
So, but it feels a little soft in the white part. So 3 minutes, fingers crossed, I've got bread. Hey you guys, 40 minutes is what I had it in. 40 minutes for.
Ooh, looks good though, Wendy.
It's a little bit lighter,
Yeah, it is.
a little softer.
I wonder, yeah.
I'm just afraid to leave it in longer. Oh, I see. Some of the corners, the paper moved. Right here.
Yeah.
There. And then just right here. Looks like a pretty loaf of bread to me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, you just see.
All they can do is see. See how easy parchment paper does, you guys, if you do it right? Lay it in there nicely.
Well, all you can do is try it out, Wendy.
I don't know. Maybe I'm going to let it sit in there for just 5 minutes in the heat.
Sure.
No, you know what? It is what it is.
We aren't going to know until you try it.
We aren't. Whoops. Whoops. Sorry, folks. Watch your ears. Okay, we're going to let that set and cool off. And then we're going to come back and try it, you guys. I love the way it turned out. My challenge is I don't know what the temperature was in order to gauge it. It didn't feel like even 325, did it, Harry? And
No.
it was on 350. And if I turn it lower than 350, it turned off and just went to the pilot light. So I'm going to have to get an internal thermometer that is made specifically for the oven. And I suggest you do that for your RV as well, because that's the only way you're going to be able to gauge it and then accordingly cook your bread. But it smells like bread. It smells absolutely delicious.
Oh, yeah.
I've got butter out on the counter, and we're going to give this a taste test in about a half an hour. I'm going to let it totally dry, you guys. I'm going to let it totally dry, but I'm excited because look, you guys, I've got bread in our Vita. You Guys, look at my beautiful bread. I am so excited on my beautiful cutting board that Al handmade for me. Al is Paula's husband, and he did a beautiful job. Look, it says, loving it on keto with Wendy. I am so jazzed. Now, this is still a little bit warm. I can't stand it any longer. I can't. I don't know if this knife will cut it like a bread knife will.
Yeah, we don't have a bread knife in here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at that. Ooh.
Look at this, you guys. I am so excited. We have got bread. In Arvita makes bread, you guys. Look. Now I got a little bit of styrofoam right there, but oh my gosh. This is bread. Oh my gosh. Look. I'm so jazzed. I was so worried I couldn't make bread in Arvita, but you guys can make bread. Don't be afraid of your oven in your RV, because you can make a white bread in your oven.
So is your biggest fan.
Sally. Sally's just sitting here waiting. Would you like to try the bread, Sal? You would? Okay. Is it Sally approved? What do you think? Sally approved? Oh, yeah. She says it's Sally approved.
Okay.
Okay, well, let me get a butter knife because I want to have butter on mine. Oh, man, you guys. I am so jazzed. Look at this. Let's put a little bit of butter. Let's take a little bit of this butter. Let's have a bite. Wow.
Is it good?
It is just like meat at home. Taste it. Yep. I want you to taste it.
Mm-hmm. Just like the stuff you make at
Just
home.
like the stuff I make
So
at
it worked.
home. Look at that. I was a nervous Nelly. Oh my gosh, here's your piece of bread, Harry. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so good. It's just like the homemade. And this is my buttermilk bread version 1.0 that is so good. It's got the gelatin in it, and it is just delicious. Yes, it is. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Arvita is complete.
Uh-huh.
Yes, she is. You guys, look at this.
We had the side of that.
She's beautiful.
Still.
Even the bottom turned out beautifully. It's a soft, moist, tender, and delicious, and I don't have to drink a ton of water.
Right,
it's so
exactly.
moist and delicious.
Works so well.
So you guys, it's a win. Woo! Grand Design Arvita has a wonderful Furrion oven that actually you can make bread in, you guys. And it is humid here. Humid as heck. Anyway, you guys, we are going to have a piece of bread and butter. I'm going to go ahead and close out the video for today. Please remember to like, subscribe, ring that little bell, give us a thumbs up. We'll see you right here tomorrow. Sally, would you like a piece with some
and don't
butter?
forget, tomorrow is the, you're going to do the winners, right?
Yes, I am. I'm going to do the impromptu winners of the hashtag honey. But you have to go to that video if you haven't done so already. But I'm going to give little Sally a little piece of bread and butter. Mmm. Can you say goodnight?
Come on, you gotta work for your supper.
Say goodnight. Good night.
Just no, give me the bread. You already gave it to me now.